Hi, I'm Quincy and I would like to share a short story about a homeowner that I met a decade ago. So I met Mr. and Mrs. Tan 10 years ago for a consultation session. They were in their 30s and had 2 young children. Their HDB had reached the minimum occupation period and they were thinking of upgrading to a private property. At that point in time in 2013, new cooling measures started to kick in. The property prices were stabilizing and were much lower than what they are today. Mrs. Tan was excited to move forward with the proposed plan as the financial calculations made sense for them. The HDB prices for their area was at its peak, and with the cash proceeds from their HDB, they could easily upgrade to a private property. However, Mr. Tan was more conservative and it felt that it was not the right time to make the switch. They had 2 young children and were very comfortable staying in the HDB. They thought that they would wait it out a little longer for the HDB prices to increase further. In the end, they decided to postpone the plans until their children got older. So this year in 2023, they reached out to me again and decided it was time to put their plans into action now that their children have grown up. Now, when I sat down with them for a financial calculation, I realized their HDB did not increase much in value and was only slightly higher compared to the value 10 years ago. Now, my heart sank because we all know that the price index of HDBs have been increasing so quickly, especially in the last couple of years. However, the HDBs in their area were still pretty stagnant. At the same time, private property prices have risen a lot faster than the prices of HDBs. The price gap between these 2 property types have widened over the years. This meant that it was challenging for them to proceed with the upgrading plans. This was a triple whammy for them. Number 1, there was an opportunity cost, as their private property would have appreciated over the 10 years if they decided to upgrade. Number 2, their HDB value remains stagnant in today's market. Number 3, age caught up and the loan tenure from the banks have shortened, which meant that their loan quantum was lower. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tan decided to drop the idea of upgrading as private property prices have risen so much and it was not possible for them to make the switch. Now, it really breaks my heart to see clients in this situation. We all know that the cost of living in Singapore has risen so much, and the only way to hedge against this is to have real assets that will appreciate with time. Lessons we can learn from them. Number 1, the best time to proceed with upgrading is now, especially when the financial calculations make sense. You will never feel 100% ready, and you just have to take that leap of faith. Number 2, the price gap between HDBs and private properties will only get wider and wider as time goes by. Don't wait until it's no longer within your reach. Number 3, the longer you wait, the lesser the loan tenure, and this will affect your loan quantum that you qualify for. Number 4, many of you relate to Mr. and Mrs. Tan that if they had taken action to upgrade 10 years ago, they would be reaping the benefits and gain healthy appreciation right now. I hope this sharing has provided some insights to you in case you have been sitting on the fence. Remember to choose your heart. Do you want to live a life of regret knowing that you could have made the move but decided not to? Or do you want to bite the bullet knowing that your future self will thank you for? Both situations are hard, so why not choose the one that makes you a healthy capital appreciation? Now, if this resonates well with you, feel free to reach out to me and I will be glad to assist you in your upgrading journey. Thanks for watching and I will see you soon.